up, everyone? I'm Aaron. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to go over my top 10 toys of 2024. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that the toy was put out in 2024. It just means that it was reviewed on the channel during 2024. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. And at number 10, Ryu from the Street Fighter 2 collection. Just an all-around great figure, and one of my favorites to play with on the game. I always preferred Ryu over Ken for some reason, but I can remember hours and hours and just countless hours dissolved into this game with my buddies. We would get together after school, play the shit out of it until we had to go home. And I mean months and months. I remember but the arcade was still alive back then, and you can go and just drop all your quarters into playing this game, and people would be circled around the arcade. I mean, such a great feeling to go out and make new friends and be able to ride your bike to the arcade. But yeah, really good times, and I just fell in love with the Jada Street Fighter 2 collection. I'm definitely all in. I'm still looking for Bison. I want to get the alternate Ken. I'm just loving it. I keep these guys close on one of my top shelves. Very awesome collection. But coming in at number 10 is Ryu from the Street Fighter 2 collection. All right, everyone. Next up, coming in at number 9, it's from the AWOK collection, Gladiator Mongrel. This guy's awesome. Yeah, he looks like a lot like a hyena, but he's very versatile, man. Like, I can set him up to other figures like Mythic Legions, um, even Savage Crucible, and they do look good. They are compatible. That animal type warrior look, kind of like the way Masters of the Universe was with the different Beast Man and and so on and so on. But I picked this up at Joe Lanta. I was one of the first ones to get my hands on them. It was really cool, and I had a good time out there. But yeah, AWOK, Animal Warrior of the Kingdom, is doing awesome. I love the line, and this was one of my. I opened up a lot of AWOK this year, but this was definitely my favorite. I love his colors. I love the way he looks. They have alternate gear and alternate heads for these guys. I mean, they're doing awesome, and all around, like, just the durability and like the way the figures are built with articulated jaws and whatnot. I mean, they're really like they're turning out amazing. I love this collection, and one of my most favorite parts about it is the future figures that they have coming up are going to have like biomechanical parts like in their arms and stuff, and I love that aspect. Anything that has machinery or biomechanical in this animal aspect is going to look awesome. So I'm really excited for the new wave to drop, and that's why it's coming in at number 9, Mongrel from Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. All right, everyone, coming in at number 8 is the Stinger from G.I. Joe Classified. This is a great vehicle. It was made more accessible, unlike the Vamp, but we did review it this year. Obviously, this one's a little souped up. We do have some gridiron tires on here. I changed the gunnery. I made a standable cannon that a man could arm, and then of course we put some lights. Sorry about the annoying glare and everything. We put some red in the interior lighting and put a nice LED up top. We had to give it the remote control electric winch on it. Works amazing. it was a real fun build. And I think, yeah, on this one, the trunk even flips up. So we cut out the trunk so we can access it, and that's where I keep all the batteries for it and everything. So, but the Stinger all around, besides the one that you see that was so fun to modify, the Stinger was just a really fun vehicle. We were able to do a Python Patrol version, and go ahead and check out those videos on the channel. Check them out, and you'll see how fun it is to customize vehicles. But that's why the Stinger came in at number 8. All right. So coming in at number 7 is the 40th anniversary Voltron. This is made by Playmates. It was a lot of fun to hunt down these lions. Me and my friends were searching for them everywhere. They were in Target. And I came across Black Lion first, so I did a review on him. And then I finally got the other lions with help from my friends. And I think I may have purchased like the yellow one on eBay. And now here lately, like almost like, I don't know, 6 months later, he is popping up in Targets where I've seen like the whole set. So they still come and go, but you can still find them in Target to this day. Probably one of my most favorite Voltrons. He is a big guy, but he has a lot of,
let's put him out of business,
character voices in there when you press the button, and when you link everything together, it says, like Red Lion ready to go, and then Yellow Lion ready for action, and it has all their voices. So Playmates did a really good job, and this is a great durable Voltron. He has all kinds of joints that pivot in the feet and in the head and everything. So when you stand them, and this is with any Voltron, when you stand them, you gotta make sure all the joints are locked in, ready to go, or he will fall forward or fall back. They're activating the interlocks now.
mega thrusters are go! Form feet and legs, form arms and body, and I'll form the head.
So
Voltron!
great.
Form blazing sword!
I think he's done. But great example of the voices and everything. It sounds really great. It looks great. Everything clicks together well. I was really happy with this, and the hunt of tracking these down in my adult age this year was really exciting and fun. I was flying from one target to another trying to pick these guys up. Finally completed them, and that's why Voltron falls into number 7. Next up, coming in at number 6, is the Berserker bear from Memory Toys. This bear is awesome. My wife just calls it the $100 action figure because that's about what I paid for it on Amazon. When I seen this figure reviewed on Mad Hatter, I mean, it was awesome. I was totally hooked right from the get-go. He does come with armor and a club, but I like him just the way he is. I like him plain looking. He does have an articulated jaw. He moves very well. If you guys want to go check out the review to see the armor and whatnot, and the best part is these slashing blood effects. They're just dripping. They hook onto his claws. Very cool feature that they put on there. And one of my favorite toys. You guys will see me take this guy out to the field and do all kinds of stuff with him. Just a wild toy, and one that I had to have. He is a very stout, heavy figure. Like, he has a lot of weight to him, and the articulation is fairly decent for him being so big. You get a lot of head position. The arms are exaggerated and huge. Same with the hands. And I think that just makes him look very unique, unlike any other bear figure that I've seen. Coming in at number 6, it's the Berserker Bear from Memory Toys. All right, guys, coming in at number 5 is Hasbro's Giant Man. Yes, this was a HasLab. Hard to get. You had to pre-order it, had to put the money up front, but when I got it in hand, well worth it. It's built amazingly, very strong, sturdy. I was worried about the fingers, but now that I've moved them around a lot, I haven't had no problems. I did warm them up. But as you can see, you can get a lot of friendly gestures with these highly articulated hands. Just an all-around great figure. I'm super glad I pulled the trigger because you guys know me. I'm not a big Marvel Legends fan. I'm not on that side of the spectrum a lot, but I had to get this guy for display purposes. And he does. He looks amazing. I set him up on my shelf, gather my figures around him, and I'm highly, highly glad that I picked him up, and I don't have to pay the aftermarket price on this guy. But yeah, it turned out to be one of my favorite toys of 2024, and that's why he comes in at number 5, the Giant Man. All right, everyone, if you like the content, now's a good time to like and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Just click that button for me and help me get in the algorithm. It's much appreciated. So, coming in at number 4, Maestro Union's Veteran Williams Werewolf. And this guy is amazing. Now, he does come with a whole bunch of gear, a jacket, pants, a chainsaw. He has all kinds of cool accessories that he comes with. But again, just like the Berserker Bear, this is one that I just want to keep just with no clothes, just normal how it looks. It looks so amazing. One of my favorite figures. Had a fun time reviewing them, and he just the texture that he has, the articulation that he comes with, hands down, one of my favorite figs. I can put him with almost anything from Monster Force to AWOK to Mythic Legions. Hell, I can even throw him in G.I. Joe and make him work. But a great figure. If you haven't seen this guy, go check out the review. And he is truly amazing. Coming in at number 4, the Veteran Williams Werewolf. And coming in at number 3 is the G.I. Joe Classified Vamp. Now, yes, this one is all gridironed out. I put my favorite gridiron items on there, and it is sitting on a remote control chassis. This is the Super Vamp that we did. If you guys haven't seen that video, go ahead and check out the Super Vamp. We did a custom vamp, tore it all apart, put it on the RC chassis, put some KC lights up top, and put nice gridiron deco all over it. That's a great thing about gridiron is they really got involved with GI Joe Classified and making sure. Sorry, it's a little dusty. It's been on the shelf. It's got an electric winch, but yeah, gridiron makes sure that we have our accessories, and they do a great job at it. Now, one thing I want to point out is when you have these 3D printed parts. This is a perfect example. You can see my grill on the light is a little droopy. Well, I left it in the car, and this ended up melting because it was getting a stress heat from the window, and this ended up melting on me a little bit. So be real careful with your 3D printed stuff, and know that if it hits the sun, it's gonna it's just gonna warp out. So be real careful with that stuff. But other than that, it still looks great. I'm really happy with the GI Joe Classified Vamp. They did a great job, and that's why it comes in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Mythic Legion's Valiant Knight. I was first told about this action figure through my buddy, 3 Star Draw. He wanted me to pick it up at the Toy Lanta convention, not to be confused with Joe Lanta. It was Toy Lanta. So, um, but yeah, I tried to pick one up, and these were getting cleared out very early. This is before I knew how popular the figure was, and so I wasn't able to pick them up one. And then when I got back home, I studied the figure more and more, and it was until I seen a review done by D Amazing, and I was like, "Holy crap!" The articulation on this figure is amazing. Go check out D Amazing's video. He probably had a better review than mine, but I mean, this guy is so posable. You can make him like react, and you can get emotion out of him. That's how articulated he is. I mean, there's just so many things, and to be in a suit of armor, and I can do anything with him basically. I mean, from sitting Indian style to all kinds of stuff. I mean, the guy is super posable. He has a very very articulated neck and can look just down forward. It can, oh man, so much movement. And everyone knows that Mythic Legion is not the greatest for articulation, but they blew it out of the park with this figure. And from what I hear, the next round of action figures are going to be very similar to this type of articulation. And it's awesome because Mythic Legions has been around for a while. It's awesome that they're stepping up this game, and I'm a sucker for a knight in armor. I'm going to tell you right now. That's why I like Warduke and stuff like that. I grew up watching Beastman and things like that. I just love armor, but it's hard to get articulation when an action figure is wearing armor. It's very, very hard. They did a great job. I love this figure, and that's why it comes in at number 2, the Valiant Knight. And you may have guessed it already, but coming in at number 1 is the G.I. Joe classified HasLab Dragonfly. Not only did it come with 4 great action figures, especially Wild Bill, but it's just an amazing helicopter. 1/12th vehicle that is off the chain from the interior lights. I know you guys have seen multiple reviews on it. If I didn't back it, I probably would have been kicking myself in the ass because it is definitely a great toy, right up there with the Hiss Tank. Like, I can't think of which one's better. I love the Hiss Tank because I love Cobra, but this Dragonfly is off the chain. I can't wait. Now that we know that the Rattler's coming, I can't wait to see what is down the pipeline for GI Joe Classified. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I think it's gonna be the Whale. I really, really do. We're looking for a water vehicle. The Whale is historic. We are definitely gonna see the Whale, and that's what I predict for the next HasLab. Hey everyone, don't forget to give a like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my top 10 toys of 2024, and I'll catch you on the next time.